Hello everybody to a brand new series called Banished. This game came out several months ago, and when it came out there was a lot of hype around it, and it was very popular. I know my girlfriend and myself have sunk in about 43 hours into this game at this point, and it's been a lot of fun. I have not played this game in like 6 months at least. It's been a long time, but very fond memories of the game. Absolutely love the music. Hopefully we can create a thriving city. If you don't know what Banished is, just keep watching, and it should become clear fairly soon what the game is about. It's a city builder, effectively. But what that actually means depends game to game. So let's go ahead and start a new game. Colmesne, whatever. Just do random seed. There you go. That seed. So do mountains. Large, of course. Climate is harsh. Disasters on, duh. And starting conditions hard. Let's go ahead and get started. See if we can make something happen in this new environment. See if we can make ourselves last through the winter. It's not always easy. Avoiding a tornado. Smoothing valleys. Yeah, this game I have very fond memories of. It's a good, well-designed, well-polished game with great music. Absolutely great music. Great ambiance. And it's fairly calm. Just a very relaxing game. Which I gotta say I'm a fan of. Alright, so where are we? First, let's open up our tools. So we have that, and that I need. That goes over there. This goes down here. Let's do it this way. That, and then if I do this way, that and that. I like it the other way. We'll do it this way. Big thing up here, little thing down there. All right. So we're gonna want basically all of you guys to be builders, and a woodcutter and a fisherman off the bat. Don't close that window. We have on the map here, we have a lake to our left, which kind of sucks. Not really a good starting location. Kind of awkward. Make it work. Do something to make it work. Huh. It's got a lot of stone and iron. I mean, that's good. And plenty of trees. River's right there, which that is good. The river is close. That is good. But the lake right here that does not connect to the river, that's kind of an issue for us. Nice long stream up there. Alright, well, why don't we get some stuff started? We need, first things first, we need to designate some resource removal. So we'll harvest some trees. Where are we going to put our stuff? Kind of a pain in the butt of a location to work with. We could do housing in here, I guess. Production down here. And I don't know what, maybe more housing down here. I don't know. We need a nice big open area. So this really is a crappy starting location. Like on hard, I mean, it's usually hard, but this one's tough. Okay, so how about, again, a housing right here, that's fine. We can do housing here. Maybe we'll do production kind of in here a little bit. A little bit of production in here. Kind of a long haul of production. Because I want to use this area right here for forestry hunters, hunter-gatherer, herbalist area. So why don't we start with logs. There. So make sure we get the logs and the stone. We need a lot of stone. We actually don't start with any stone or logs, so we need lots. Actually, focus on this area for stone. Alright. Now, let's not worry about any iron. Double check. So, okay, there's a little bit of food in here, a little bit of iron in there. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Make sure to pick up the food. An iron over there, so let's not worry about that. Alright, so that's step one. Step 2, where are we going to put houses? So, let's have a nice big open area in the beginning. That, and then we'll rotate across, make sure it's lined up, like so, 2, 4, and then 5, we'll put here. We have 4 families, and we want a 5th family, of course. We need a stockpile. So if this is going to be manufacturing, we need a stockpile over here. Do a nice, fat 10 by 10 stockpile for stuff. We'll go ahead and wait on the storage barn, although I am going to have it laid out. I'm not going to actually use it yet. Storage barn, we'll pause that. We definitely need to make sure we get a gatherer's hut up as soon as possible. Gatherer. That's optimal-ish. Good enough. And a hunter. Hunter-gatherer. Yeah, that's fine. That'll be fine. Hunter-gatherer like so. And a forester. Make sure the forester is lined up over here. Maybe. Down to here. Back it up over to here. Really not much better. Put on this side. Forester and then herbalist. Now, of course, we're not going to be building all of this all at once. That would be silly. We don't need the herbalist. Don't really need the forester right off the bat. Don't really need the hunter right off the bat. The gatherer's hut is extremely vital to our survival. Fishing dock. Another extremely vital aspect to this place. Not a perfect location for it, but that'll do the job. So, a fishing dock. Right now. Just one. I'd like more in the future, but just one for now. And also Central Road here. Forgot. Go to here. That. And make sure all you. Alright, so Central Road for that. I'm not going to put any roads over here yet, but putting a road in here will just kind of help make sure those buildings get built properly. Okay. Alright, so everyone that doesn't have anything to do, which is everyone, will just go ahead and be a laborer. Go 5, they grab stuff for themselves. Woodcutter. Last thing we need is a woodcutter. That would be here. Okay. And a woodcutter right there. Let's go ahead and start wiping this stuff out. We need a woodcutter, and we need food and housing, and a place to put all of our stuff. There's a lot slated for removal right now, but it hopefully will be okay. We should be okay. The iron and any excess stone or whatever that's inside the forester's hut range. Yeah, like all this iron over here. That's just going to get removed slowly over time by the forester hut. He's just going to go over there, wipe it out, call it good. That stone is slated. Clearing out all these logs. Lots of stone. There's some iron on that side. We have 1,200 food. Now that sounds like a lot. We're going to go through that really fast. And actually, preparation for that, we'll up our limit to 2,000. Just no, I don't care about alcohol so much. Just kind of up our limit for everything by adding a 0 onto it. We need a high limit for like everything. Absolutely everything. So, I don't care about that. Death. Disaster, yes. Person storage values. I don't care about that. I do kind of care about that. Whatever, we'll be fine. It'll pop up what I need to, and I can just ignore it if it bothers me. Alright, so now they're getting rid of all the stone. And the builders can start going to work. They can grab what they need to grab and start building the houses. Right off the bat. Meanwhile, we're going to have at least 2 laborers just kind of meandering around, taking care of things. Yeah, definitely going to want that storage barn up next year. So, we're in late spring of year 1. We have 8 adults, no students, and 6 children. It's 66 all in Fahrenheit. And then this is iron, stone, wood, firewood, coal, tools, coats or clothing, medicine, food, health and happiness, and alcohol. Alcohol is definitely a later game thing. Not too concerned about alcohol right now. Definitely want that fisherman's hut to be up very soon, though. Gatherer's hut's arguably more important. If they actually work on the gatherer's hut, then please do. The fisherman's hut's going to be a faster source of immediate food. Yeah, by late autumn, we're definitely going to want to make sure that everything's taken care of. Looks like they're all just kind of running around right now. It's because they're putting stuff in the stockpile. And they're also bringing stuff to the houses to be built. So this takes up a little bit of time, but it'll make things more efficient in the future. And this stockpile, good location to get resources from other locations. So like Forester's Lodge will send stuff over here, and then that will get sent down here for production, and so on. So I do have the game auto-saving every 5 minutes, so if it does like jerk around a little bit or stutter, that's the 5-minute autosave. I want to make sure I don't lose anything. I think it's a 5-minute autosave. I'll have to double check. Not 100% certain on that, actually. Now that I think about it. Anyways, the hunter's hut is probably the best way to get food. But the gatherer's hut can be by far the most food overall. Yeah, logs are getting placed in these places right now, and stone will come next. The houses will get built. Everyone will steal food and firewood, and then we'll have nothing. Because it'll all go to like 1 or 2 houses. Which is why we need this stuff to be built as soon as possible. Now, if these children would grow up this year, if they'd become adults this year, that would be wonderful, because the children don't do anything. They're just running around, eating up resources. Pause that for now. Pause that house as well. We definitely need the woodcutter. We definitely need the fisher. But I can wait a little bit on that. Okay. We have plenty of resources, so let's cancel removal. Stop removing stuff. Fine. Start building. We have plenty of stone and plenty of wood. Do it. I mean, you have to remove the stuff down here that's in the way, but other than that, just stop. We're fine. Okay, here we go. So now they got the foundation built. We'll actually just go and open that up. Oh, not yet. Not yet. It'll be opened up soon. Alright, so the houses are being built. People are going to live in the houses, and they're going to steal the food. So watch the food and firewood supply just plummet. Absolutely plummet. 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Nothing left. Nothing for this wooden house. It has no food, no firewood, because there's nothing left. And you have no food and no firewood because the first 2 houses took it all. Fisherman's hut and the woodcutter's hut. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, work on the gatherer's hut next. Fisherman. All gets taken care of. So for the excess, reserve of stone is low. Oh, dang it. I would do that. Go. That's getting built. We have 94 stone. We're okay. Okay, we have 4 fishers, 4 builders right off the bat. Not going to open that up yet. With the woodcutter working away. put it down to 1 builder at this point, and we're gonna want, where's the gatherers? Gatherers are right here. How many can I have? We'll see. It'll be done soon. Meantime, we have these general laborers, and you guys can collect some stone over here. May as well. Just make sure they have something to do in the meantime. Alright, here we go. Gatherers. Lots of gatherers, lots of food, lots and lots. Gosh dang, I would. I need to stop doing that. Okay. Great, so we've got 1 builder who has nothing to do right now. The next thing we need to have built is storage barn. Everything's gonna go. So the builder can go to work and start clearing out all those resources. We also need a road. Roads in here. Road action. Alright, so it's late autumn. We have a woodcutter's hut. We have food supply, and for the most part, everyone's getting what they need. That's grand. That's what you like to see. The food supply is going to be up and down quite a bit early on here, but that's okay. We'll make it work. It'll be fine. The builder has plenty to do right now. Alright, well, welcome to winter. We need to make sure we have that extra firewood, man. Get that firewood going. Forester's Lodge is actually really huge right now. So, stop that. Child was born! Wonderful! That builder will work on the Forester's Lodge. So that is what we need right now, is logs and stone, and make sure we clear a little bit of extra trees over here. Wow! More children are born. Lots of children. Okay. Clear trees in this area. It needs to be cleared anyways, because we have some foundations over here. Stop. Don't remove that. That's a baby tree. We could remove it, but there's really no point right now. Make sure we don't remove that baby tree. That's something we could actually use. Forester's Lodge will help nurse that to grow big and strong, and then chop it down later. So far, so good. We still have the storage cart. That'll take care of pretty much everything. So yeah, we have onions and roots and that sort of stuff. So let's actually look inside some of these houses here. So we have roots, mushroom, onion, berries. So you see all the food we really have right now is stuff you get from the gatherer's hut. A little bit of fish here and there. You'll find some fish. Potatoes in there. And berries, roots, firewood, fish. I believe the potatoes was on the cart originally. You have to think those are farm things. But the berries, onions, roots, and mushrooms all from the gatherer's hut. So you can see right now the gatherer's hut, big time player, absolutely. Gonna make the difference here. So, now we wait. So children, when they reach the age of 10, they are considered adults. You can create schools for them, and they'll become students for several years after that, and they'll actually be better workers that way. But it does make your workforce older, which, it could be good, could be bad. Ultimately, they will work faster and they will work harder if they go to school. But you won't have your workforce as often. So you can always turn off your school, throw a bunch of people into the workforce all of a sudden. I've done it before. If you're in a work crisis, it can happen. It can work. Work for you, at least. They can work for you. There you go. Why not say that? They can work for you. So a lot of the future people that are going to be born here are going to be primarily... Actually, we'll cut that down to 200 for now. We'll come back to the woodcutter later. We don't need all of our stuff to be firewood, but later it'll be 2,000. Totally lost my train of thought what I was trying to say. Anyways. Yeah, I know the reserve of logs is low. That's why we're, one, getting another house set up. So we can get some more babies. And two, getting the Forester Lodge set up. Yeah, I know the reserve of stone's low too, but we're fine. It says it's low if it's under 100. Not too concerned right now. It's not a very big population. We need a blacksmith to create tools. That's a big one. We need iron, stone, and logs for that. We don't really have any iron yet. This is a higher priority, but not the highest priority right now, for sure. Is something we're going to need to have done. We're going to have to be careful. We do need a little side road in here at some point. Actually, we'll do that now. Little side road. Make sure that people can around. Alright, we have a laborer. Wonderful. That's perfect. We need one laborer as it stands right now, so we'll have one laborer. Kind of do what you need to do. Actually, what we'll do is we'll mark you as a blacksmith. So when this is done, get some stuff done. In the meantime, you're just going to be wandering around, little question mark over your head, and just be doing what you need to do. Full. Take that excess stone into the stockpile. We need to get rid of the wood over here too. Actually, mark these trees for bye-bye-ness. Make sure we have enough logs so our wood cutter can go nuts. Beautiful. Laborers going to work. Laborer and blacksmith. And we have a 10-year-old female. She claimed the house for herself. Family over here. Lilium, 25. Niqua, 24. Oh, we have 3 people living in this house. So that actually shows us we have a third adult living here. We actually do need more housing if we want to grow. I do that. Sure. You don't want to grow too fast. I should tell you guys right now. You grow too fast, you will regret it. But in the beginning, it definitely helps to have at least an early population boom. As long as you keep up with it a little bit, and so it doesn't get horrible and you have a bunch of empty houses later. Gotta pay attention. Alright, they're working on stuff. As soon as the woodcutter is done, as soon as it hits 200 for the woodcutter, for the stored firewood, then the woodcutter will become a laborer as well, and just kind of go around and do what needs to be done. Let's make a second builder here. Actually, let's make a forester right off the bat. Start planting trees, and then start removing the iron and the stone in the area. For the blacksmith comes next. We don't actually have enough iron for that, so collect iron. All that iron. Is there iron in here? There's a lot of iron over here, actually. Don't collect all that. Collect the iron that's over here. May as well. It's that one little rock jutting out. We'll collect that iron. We'll collect that iron. Make sure we have enough iron. The forester will help make sure we have enough wood. But nothing really helps us make sure we have enough iron, at least this early. Woodcutter is maxed out. Beautiful. We have 208 firewood. That is more than enough. And another laborer. Brand. Make sure we have a road in here as well. Again, make sure people can move around, make sure they can get places without taking a horribly long path. And I believe laborers actually build roads. Laborers and builders. Alright. They're just working on the iron. That's all slated for removal, right? Remove resources right here. Yeah. Good. The iron's the big priority. Get the iron done, gives us the blacksmith. The blacksmith can then give us tools. If we don't have any tools, our building and everything we do, our fishing, our everything, it will slow down dramatically. So getting that blacksmith up is a high priority right now, which is why I have not resumed anything else, is we need the blacksmith up. The forester we need up for the woodcutter. But obviously the gatherer and the fisher for the food. The blacksmith we need to keep everything running efficient. So we'll get there. 11-year-old female living in that house by herself. I'm sure a male will pop up soon. Yeah, they're together. Seems like the women are older in this society. There we go. Ben Sear. He'll probably end up with Hurley. Yeah, probably. If not, then it'll be Cartez. Yeah, there's Venseer. See if he shows up in there. Yeah, hey, Venseer and Hurley. We got a new family couple. They'll pop out some babies soon, I'm sure. Who are you? Oh, yeah, you're the blacksmith, right. So there's some really cool stuff to see in this game. Let's see if I can do paths. This person works here and here. What about over here? No one over there. No one lives there, apparently. Fishers. We got woodcutter and gatherers over here. Great. More fishers. And both. Food. Pretty much everyone works for food right now. Except no one works in this house. Really? Oh, they're laborers. Okay, so laborers live in this random house. Okay. Huh. A child named Emanelia was born. To whom, may I ask? Right here. Pavo and Jaquil. 12-year-old gave birth. Grand. See, this is why you might want to put him through school, so they're like, you know, a little bit older and more physically capable of this, because they can die in childbirth. I've seen it happen. They can die. Gotta be careful. Coming up on winter. That winter. We'll be okay, though. We have firewood. 219 firewood, actually. Building that house actually ended up giving us a higher supply of firewood, which is pretty neat. Yeah, iron's gone. You see a lot of baby trees. And the baby trees will appear by themselves near forests, especially old trees. There will be baby trees. But you can see the forester running around right now. What she's doing. Planting baby trees. This entire quadrant of the forest over here is going to be baby trees. Need to make sure not to remove all of the old trees, or we're going to just have a butt ton of baby trees, and that would not be good. The forester will manage baby trees versus old trees as they see fit for us. So good, we have a blacksmith. Just in time, too, because we're just about out of tools. Iron tools, because we don't have any coal. Let's put the storage barn over here. Beautiful. Get the storage barn up and going. Herbalist and hunter, both necessary. You can notice we're going to run out of clothes here. I'm not too concerned, but we probably should get a tailor. Just in case. Put a tailor over here. We definitely need stone at this point, so... Stone. All the stone. Collect all the stone. Lots of stone. Lots and lots of stone. We have enough iron, and we're working on the wood. Can we get more foresters going here? 2 foresters. 1 builder. Cutter's fine. Actually, let's remove the woodcutter entirely from the equation right now. One more gatherer. Less fishermen. Because while a varied diet is important, having fish along with all your roots and berries is important. It's not the most important thing right now. Sure. Move various berries and stuff that's over here. Get rid of that. Need any of that. There. Good enough. There's some more stuff down there, but it's not too worried about it. Do not fret. Curious question for later. Bridge. Cross. Possible. Very expensive. 54 tile bridge. Alright. What? Oh, there's no wood. Right. Make lots of tools. Lots and lots of tools. Okay, so this storage cart, we don't need you anymore. Move that. Which means stop putting stuff in there, take it out, move it into the storage barn, and then this storage barn will be our new hub. We'll just have a nice big open area here. I plan on putting some wells in here, just kind of beautifying this main stretch. And generally speaking, making sure that it works. So. Houses, I'm not going to build it, but if we do 1, 2, oh. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, wow, really? 1, perfect, okay. Perfect, but not perfect. I kind of would want one more spot to put in. Reserve of firewood's low. Below 100, but it's not so desperate, I mean. Worse. Up the foresters. More fishermen. Make sure it gets done. Still not really concerned about the woodcutter, but I do need the foresters. They do need to start working. So just kind of tell them to get this done whenever you feel like it. It'll definitely speed up the fact that speed up the 13 stuff on that getting removed. Also, you can tell the forester to cut or plant, either one. I'll have 5 jobs at that forester lodge. 5 total. That's slated for removal for whenever. I have 6 families right now. Going to need another house in the next 5 years. So we should be okay. But if we do it within the next 5 years, great. We'll have everything done the way it needs to be done. Full. Lots of foresters. Whoops. Sorry, I added an extra person I shouldn't have. That's upping your max. Which you can change your max. With the hunter's cabin, you can change the max to 4. That's just changing how many people work there. If you overwork it, then yeah, you're gonna get stuff done, but not necessarily a good thing to do. Awesome. That's a lot of stone. That is a lot of good stone we just got. Look at this. Look at all these baby trees. Look at that. That's wonderful. That is lovely. Beautiful. The Forester's Lodge will kind of end right on where Main Street is. Where I would like it to end. So you will stop right there. It actually is exactly where I put it. So if I do one more, it's not possible. Oh, wow. Ick. Icky, icky, icky. That. We're gonna need another woodcutter soon, but right now my priority is to get wood. Moved 1 of 1. Great. 12 of 13. You know, you could just use the stone that's there, but you know, whatever. Whatever, I'm not worried about it. Alright. Those are wiped out. Wonderful. Now go back to work on the tailor. Please and thank you. That was just really bugging me, that foundation not being... Oh, it turns out there was a lot of stone there. I didn't realize that. You can use it. Okay. We also need, relatively soon, a quarry and a mine, yes. I'm thinking even more basic than that. Where is it? Here we go. That's a market. A trading post. We'll need one of these babies. I think I'll put the trading post over here, actually. Is there a bridge? Not really a good bridge opportunity over here. Kind of frustrating. If there were a bridge, it would be a series of bridges, probably. I bridge it up. How can I bridge it up? Okay, so there's a bridge. That's a bridge opportunity. Okay. So if we pause, bridge, and then we would need another bridge over here somehow, and I don't think it would work at all. We could bridge that, but that's not necessarily a good idea. Okay, we could bridge this right here. Kind of a long trip down to here, but maybe it'll end up working. We'll just make sure these are not actually being built. That's just kind of a long-term idea. Bridge that right here, 54. Pause. Want it to be built. Knowing we're gonna have some bridges kind of moving through here. Do a bridge across, that's pretty straightforward. We will do a bridge across, actually. Go. Bridge across, pause that. Main Street Bridge. Actually, no, you can't do it perfectly. Go down one. Go down to here. No. To here. It's still not perfect, no matter what, because there's this giant thing right here. And really, there's not a lot to work with. But I think we'll just leave that bridge as is and kind of go with whatever. It's not great. Unpause, we're fine. We'll keep going. We need some iron. Remove resources right here. Just wipe it all out. We need it gone. That too. Alright. That'll give us our tailor. Get some clothes on these people. Run around naked. Clothes on you. That was a tree that naturally fell down over there, by the way. Natural trees do fall as well. So, be careful. Do be careful, as they can fall on you. That's not good. Don't have any seeds. Right, that's what I was gonna do. Trading post. Why? Oh, it's so terrible. Oh, there's gotta be a way. That's not ideal. That is not ideal at all. Oh my goodness, why? They can't slightly modify the building design. So terrible. Oh my goodness. That's basically where I have to put it. If I want my trading post over here, that's where I have to put it. But this is where production's gonna be. It's gonna be a center of production. Let's not build it right now, but man, That's frustrating. Do build the road, at least. What we're gonna do with the rest of the road, I don't know. We need leather, which we don't have. Or wool, which we don't have that either. That we do need to actually like import animals and kind of create a little farm before we do anything. Work on that. Still have that laborer. Hopefully the laborer will get to work down here. However, guys, want to check your video time. It is 30 minutes-ish. About. Around. I don't have an exact timer. I'm not using my Crusader Kings 2 timer for this. You kidding me? If I get distracted, I play this for an hour, then you guys get banished for an hour. But I paid attention tonight. So, 30 minutes for today's episode, which is probably going to be about the average. Oh yeah, I need a woodcutter. How do we do that? So, we have a general idea laid out inside of this location. We have a nice little start here. We got a lot of tools, some food. We have enough food. Not perfect, but we have enough. Really just kind of need more people right now. We need those babies to be adults. We can get some stuff done. Meantime, the builder's going to steal all of our wood and make sure we don't build any more tools. Actually, you know what? Whatever. We're fine. Actually, we'll put it at 20. We'll start at 20. So you have plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. 200 firewood's good. For the amount of people we have, 200 firewood's good. Just, you don't need to worry about it. Just, whatever. That's fine. I don't care. It's got to have something over it eventually. So we have 4 foresters doing as much as they can for all the wood and the stone and the iron that was in this area as well. Is our max, so that'll be good there. That's good there. 5% full. All the food just immediately disappears. Good. You realize you're at max, which means you become a laborer to get more stuff. Lots of children being born. We have 14 adults and 9 children. Let's finish out this year. Finish out year 3. And we'll call it good when we hit spring. Where is... Oh, good. Another laborer. Wonderful. And the cart is gone. The cart is completely gone at this point. So everything we do will now be done in the storage barn. Ideal. Ooh, don't go hungry. Don't go hungry now. One more fisherman. Lots of laborers, more fishermen. Get this built. Get the hunting cabin up. That one more fisherman will hopefully provide enough food. We can't build any more houses with what we've got right now. That's just not feasible. We will, however, need... Firewood's low. I'm aware. Cutter. We don't have any wood, but we have a wood cutter. We need a fishing dock down here, but we'll pause that. Pause that. Pause that. There we go. All right. So they will hopefully get rid of this soon. Give me all the trees in this area also. You know what? Just give me the whole thing. Just give me everything in this area. Truthfully. It's gonna be... Needs to be removed eventually. Laborers will get that done over time. Don't be hungry. Stop being hungry. It's only early winter. Have more fish. Yay, build that. Build, 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 build. Wonderful. The herbalist will help give us a higher health, so people will actually like, live longer. We have... Yeah, we have iron. Okay. This actually takes iron. This does. That doesn't. We have iron. We can use that for our blacksmith. Smithy Smith, Blacky Black. Blacksmithy. Smitty. Okay, good. Different house, hungry. That's okay. That's probably for the best. Different house is hungry. Hunting cabin, 60% complete. Uh-oh. 2 houses are hungry. 3 houses are hungry. Oh, no. Oh, no. Blacksmith, woodcutter. That's bad. Fisherman. Okay, you might actually get some fish. That's a bad thing for you. Okay, you got food. Wonderful. You got food. You had enough food to last for a little while. Okay, good. Food. Okay. Hunting cabin. We really need you, hunting cabin. Please get finished. All the laborers go labor. Oh my goodness, we are in such a food crisis right now. Why? Why? Don't have enough food. But we're almost in year 4, so that's a problem for future me to resolve. Seriously, what are my laborers doing right now? They just doing stuff over in here? Yes. Hopefully they're getting us wood, and firewood. At least we're not cold. 40 degrees outside, we're not cold. Their baby was born. Early spring. Early spring. Mark that for next time. Make sure we have some extra hunters. What needs to get done will get done. So, that is it for today's episode, guys. Oh man, Banished. It's a fun game, but it's not very forgiving. Hopefully the disasters that come later won't completely screw us over. Forester's definitely gone to work. Wow. Alright, well, we got through 3 full years of Banished in 1 episode. That's probably going to be about the standard. What speed are we on, anyways? 5. We actually could have gone on speed 10 here. Just kind of watching, but speed 5's good. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you for watching. I will see you next time with another episode of Banished next week. So, yeah, I don't know what I was going to say there. DFTBA, thanks for watching. See you later.